Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being connected to Headlines, your weekly news session program on radio television of Burkina Faso. The Republic of Benin and Burkina Faso seek to strengthen their cooperation. It is in this framework that Patrice Talon, president of Benin, paid a working visit to his counterpart of Burkina Faso. He was welcomed by Rockmark Christian Kabore at the airport. Patrice Talon says that both countries have the same vision and the same target. Both head of states are going to work in order to reinforce their cooperation and favor integration in the common spaces that are ECOWAS and WEMU, the West African Economic and Monetary Union. Rockmark Christian Kabore and Patrice Talon also discussed and agreed on many issues such as the border issue and the exploitation of the Park W of Ali and Penjari. During his stay, the president of Benin has been decorated. He was raised to the dignity of the Great Cross of the National Order. Patrice Talon says he is thankful to the country and to the people. Let's stay at Kosiam, the presidential palace. There, Rockmark Christian Kabore received a U.S. guest from U.S. AFRICOM, the deputy commander in charge of the civil and military engagement. Ales Laskaris came to talk about security in the region and the commitment to the implementation of the G5 Sahel force. Let us listen to him.
We're discussing the security situation in Burkina Faso and the security situation in the broader Sahelian region. What can we do together? You know, our policy in the Sahel is to work through partners. So in Burkina Faso, I think we have a superb partner that has credibility of its armed forces, and I think more importantly, has a strong link between the armed forces and the civilian population. So as we look around the situations in the Sahel and in Lake Chad, the single most important strategic factor is not the level of equipment of an army, it's not the level of training of an army, it's the relationship between people, citizens, and their security services. And where that relationship is sound, where that relationship is healthy, we can contain threats. If that relationship breaks down, no amount of external military assistance is going to address the threat. So really, I wanted to come to congratulate our embassy, congratulate the government of Burkina Faso, the chief of staff and the military. So I think our Burkinabe friends understand the centrality of this relationship between citizens and their security services.
So what about the G5 Sahel force? How are you going to support this force?
Well, we've made a political commitment that we will support it. We are working bilaterally with all 5 members of the G5. The question now will go to New York. What will be the nature of the broader international support? And then we'll design our assistance accordingly. But we have made a commitment to support this effort. It's in our common security interests. Historically, we've worked bilaterally. So we have a program with Burkina Faso, we have a program with Mali, with Niger, with Mauritania, and with Chad. That will continue. And then we'll see about the architecture of the G5 and how our assistance can be channeled in that direction.
Let's keep talking about security, this time about a special gift to the police and gendarmerie forces of Burkina Faso. They received 15 protective shields to help them fight against terrorism. The donation is made by the French embassy. It is estimated at 23 million CFA francs. The state minister and minister of security, Simon Compaoré, said those gifts are welcome. He also announced that the government is taking further action to secure the police district and rebuild those destroyed by the different attacks perpetrated by terrorists. General Djibril Bassolé has finally got a provisional release after many requests. He has been released for health reasons. Djibril Yipene Bassolé was the Foreign Affairs Minister of Blaise Compaoré. He was placed in a pre-trial custody at the military prison for his alleged connection with the perpetrators of September the 15th, 2015 military coup. Djibril Yipene Bassolé is prosecuted for treason. Just after the confirmation of the temporary release granted to Djibril Bassolé, the victims' relatives organized a press conference to show their disagreement with the interim release given to some people prosecuted for their connection with the military coup of September, and their malcontent with the provisional release granted to Djibril Bassolé. The victims' relatives said that they want justice for their parents lost and wounded during the coup. They are supported by many civil society organizations. A week After the launching of the international subscription for the memorial of Thomas Sankara and his companions, the International Committee for the Memorial of Thomas Sankara organized a press conference at Nobe Zongo Press Center. By this conference, the lecturers want to make the donation assessment, and according to them, more than 1 billion, 29 millions have been gathered in a single day. Let's go there to meet Samskalija, a member of this committee. Samskalija, are you satisfied with the fund already raised?
It's a good start for us. And we'd like to thank everybody that gave something, everybody that did something to make it a success. And also the coming 15th of October, you remember that gonna make the 30th anniversary of the assassination of Captain Thomas Sankara. So we are having a kind of procession starting from the place he was assassinated till the court, the military court, because it's now 30 years, we're still waiting for justice. We're still looking for truth about what happened that day. So we are trying to gather the people so that to tell the governors that we are there and we still want justice over the case of Thomas Sankara.
So you say that on Sunday, October the 15th, you're going to start a procession to the military court, and this procession will step on its way at the Embassy of France to Burkina Faso. Samskalija, what message do you want to cast?
We're going to have a kind of stop at the French Embassy to give them a message, because we know that France, to some extent, knows things about the assassination of Thomas Sankara. And there's French guys that are helping Burkina Faso, and we want France to tell us the role France played at that time, talking about the killing of Thomas Sankara. So we are going to give this message to the French embassy in Burkina, and yeah, and we hope the new president is going to do something regarding this claim.
After 30 years, do you still keep hope that justice will be made?
For sure. It's faith, it's hope, and it's determination. And today, tomorrow, or the coming 10 or 15 years, we know that one day truth is going to be revealed. Yeah, they cannot hide the truth every time. The time will come.
Now let's talk about the memorial. What do you want to build in tribute to the late captain and his companion?
The memorial is going to be a very special place. You know, Thomas Sankara today is everywhere you go, you will meet people that know Thomas Sankara. If you say Burkina Faso, then Thomas Sankara. So we want to build something that is going to be his size, and we want it big and we want it impressive. So you're gonna have many things gathered at one place, talking about the big works that have been done during revolution time, Bataille du Rail, Faso d'Anfani, and so on and so forth. So yeah, we are planning to make a very big space for him.
Samskalija, how much do you need to build this memorial, knowing that you have already raised more than 1 billion CFA franc?
We want more and more and more for Thomas Sankara, because he deserves it. If we can have 10, 20, 15 billions, yeah, that would be nice, so that we can do what we want for Thomas Sankara. And we want people to come from all over the world to visit. And this is very important. And we say that for Thomas Sankara, there's no price. There's no limit. We just go on. And because, yeah, you're going to have the headquarters of the memorial at the Conseil de l'Entente, but we also have places like in Gawa, like in Po, like in Bobo Dioulasso. You have many places where Thomas Sankara has lived. and we want those places to be part of the memorial. So I cannot tell you it's going to be this amount of money. What we want is to realize everything we want to do.
Now it will take you much time.
Yes, we don't care about time. We need to start. Maybe we die and some other guys are going to come to go on with the project. We want it a big project, so it's not a limited one. It's an unlimited project.
A group of lawyers in charge of Thomas Sankara case organized a press conference. The purpose is to show how the case is evolving, and according to them, 15 people have been charged and about 50 people have been auditioned in the framework of the investigations on Thomas Sankara murder. The lawyers said that the case is rapidly evolved starting from 2015, and they want to audition Blaise Compaoré, who is prosecuted for his connection to the assassination of Thomas Sankara perpetrated in 1987, after which he became president of Burkina Faso. An international warrant has been issued to arrest the former president Blaise Compaoré. For the lawyer Benin Sankara, Blaise Compaoré, who is now an Ivorian, can be judged in Côte d'Ivoire for the crimes perpetrated in Burkina Faso. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching us. Headline is over, but before leaving, let me share with you this proverb. Maybe it will inspire all those who want to war or fight in this war. The pen is mightier than this war. The pen is mightier than this war, meaning that words and communication have a greater impact than war and fighting. See you and take care.